Though in recent years, it has been voiced out for lack of diversification and racial bias, the Academy Awards are still one of the most popular international award shows, and winning an Oscar is not exactly a simple process. The Academy Awards, better known as the Oscars, refers to the Hollywood ceremony, as well as the awards that are given to honor artistic and technical merit in the film industry. The awards are regarded by many as the most prestigious, significant awards in the entertainment industry, in the United States and throughout the world. These awards are presented annually by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, in recognition of excellence in cinematic achievements, as assessed by the Academy's voting membership. The Academy Awards ceremony was first broadcasted on radio in 1930, and was televised for the first time in 1953. It is the oldest, worldwide entertainment award ceremony, and is now televised live worldwide. It is also the oldest of the four major annual American Entertainment Awards. Its equivalents, the Emmy Awards for television, the Tony Awards for theater, and the Grammy Awards for music, are modeled after the Academy Awards. Oscar Statuette. The best-known award is the Academy Award of Merit, more popularly known as the Oscar Statuette. Made of gold-plated bronze on a black metal base, weighs 8.5 pounds, 3.856 kilograms, and depicts a knight rendered, in Art Deco style, holding a sword, standing on a reel of film with 5 spokes. The 5 spokes represent the original branches of the Academy: actors, writers, directors, producers, and technicians. The Academy officially adopted the name Oscar for the trophies in 1939. From nominations to shortlists to finalists, the Academy goes through a lengthy process while choosing the winners. Let's look at the process in detail. What makes a film eligible for the Oscars? The Academy has laid down clear guidelines for the consideration of a feature film in the categories of Best Picture, Director, Actor, etc. As per the Academy's guidelines, feature films must have a running time of more than 40 minutes. They also need to run in a commercial motion picture theater in at least one of 6 U.S. metropolitan areas: Los Angeles County, the City of New York, the Bay Area, Chicago, Illinois, Miami, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia. To be nominated, the film must have been screened between January 1st and December 31st, and complete a minimum qualifying run of 7 consecutive days in the same venue. There are additional guidelines for international feature films. Over 50% of dialogues need to be non-English. Shortlist, finalist, and the reminder list. Certain categories at the Oscars, like Best International Feature, Best Documentary, Best Song, etc., have been shortlisted. These are categories for which the Academy creates a shortlist from all the submitted eligible films. Films from 92 countries and regions were eligible in the Best International Feature Film category this year, but only 15 films were shortlisted. From the shortlists, the Academy selects the final nominees, usually 5 for the Oscars. The Academy votes on these final nominees to pick the winner. A few categories, like Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, etc., don't have shortlists. For these categories, the final nominees are directly announced before the Oscars. The Academy also releases the reminder list. This is the list of movies that are eligible for consideration as per the Academy guidelines, but have not been shortlisted by the Academy. They may or may not win a final nomination. The who, how, and when of the voting process. From the shortlist to the final nominations, right up to choosing the winner, the Academy follows a voting process. The Academy has over 10,000 members, divided among 17 branches, who vote for different categories. All Academy members have to be involved in the movie business, in some capacity. As per the Academy, most categories are nominated by the members of the corresponding branch. Actors nominate actors, film editors nominate film editors, etc. However, all voting members can nominate films for Best Picture. Simply put, the Academy members vote in 3 stages: shortlisting from all eligible films, selecting the final nominees, and picking the winner. As per the Academy guidelines, voting for nominations and awards is done by secret ballot. The final voting takes place close to the ceremony. In 2023, reports state the voting for winners opened March 2nd and ended March 7th, 5 days before the final event. For most categories, the nominee that gets the most votes wins. However, for Best Picture, the Academy employs ranked choice voting, or preferential voting. As per PBS, voters order the nominees by preference. If one movie comes away with more than 50% of the first-place votes in the first round, that's the winner. But if no movie meets that threshold, then the one with the fewest first-place votes is eliminated. People who had ranked that film first will have their votes transferred to their second choices. And so on it goes until some movie wins a majority. Accounting firm, PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, tabulates the votes. Only 2 partners from the firm know the results before the final ceremony. And yes, it was a PwC accountant who handed the wrong envelope to presenters, Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway in 2017, leading to La La Land being incorrectly announced as the Best Picture winner, instead of the actual winner, Moonlight. Are the Oscars rigged? Today, the Oscars aren't just an award ceremony. They're also a marketing event. It's no surprise that Hollywood pours so much attention and money into the event, but there is another secret. The Oscars aren't that difficult to win, as long as you understand the rules of the game. Speaking in a purely technical sense, the Oscars aren't rigged. Academy members select the winners in a closed-door vote. However, that doesn't mean the members aren't biased. Since the Oscars began in 1927, the Academy has faced numerous accusations of being both discriminatory and rigged. Every year, controversy surrounds the awards show due to the lack of diversity in the nominees and the disregard for certain beloved films and actors. As a result, the Oscars are less a reflection of excellence in the film than a reflection of the Academy's biases and prejudices. Due to the positive exposure and prestige of the Academy Awards, many studios spend millions of dollars and hire publicists specifically to promote their films during what is typically called the Oscar season. This has generated accusations of the Academy Awards being influenced more by marketing than by quality. Studios spend an extra $10 million on average to run an Oscar campaign, targeting Academy members with ads, mailers, screeners, and events to influence their vote. Academy members usually recognize films that are more important, such as biopics or films based on true events. The Academy Awards have long received criticism over its lack of diversity among the nominees. This criticism is based on the statistics from every Academy Award since 1929, which show that only 6.4% of Academy Award nominees have been non-white. It ignores subjectivity entirely and promotes a criteria that makes a film important. You might have heard this criteria referred to as Oscar bait. An Oscar bait film attempts to appeal to this specific formula in order to win, providing a safer investment for the studios. These films are often adapted from a famous source material, based on a true story. Even better, they include period dramas with lavish costumes and historical biographies of important figures, bonus points for characters with a disability. These films also meet a similar criteria, mass appeal. Oscar voters love critically and commercially successful movies. They use a preferential voting system, where the voters are asked to rank the nominees in order to reward collective preferences. It also means that the Oscars will almost always go with a safer bet, instead of films that try for something different. Because the Oscars prefer certain movies over others, their nominations and winners look pretty much the same every year, whether it's a film about journalists trying to uncover the truth, or a historical epic about a man against a nation. It's something we've all seen before. The Oscars are dominated by enormous studios. 52% of Best Picture winners are from the 6 major Hollywood film studios, but that number rises to 81% if you include many major film studios like MGM. What started out as a celebration of great achievements in filmmaking has turned into nothing but a business strategy for studios who compete for profit. In spite of all these challenges, the Academy Awards still continue to be one of the most popular, internationally recognized, highest award shows in the film industry. Hoped you liked this content. If you did like the content, Please share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.